And I also kind of can boastfully say that nobody really has made an attempt. I'm the foolhardy projects guy who takes up shlokas like this and tries to make this understandable in common language. Otherwise, as I said, it's better to portray these through a little more abstract forms of either dance or theater or paintings. So that's a much more painless way of doing it. Through words and just talking, it takes time. Yeah, why this they render themselves so beautifully to multiple formats of presentation. Anyways, now we are in the fourth shloka. I'll read out the shloka once, follow the pronunciations, we look at the meaning, and we'll come back again to the shloka. Bahvantare madhujita shrita kaustubheya. Once again. Bahvantare madhujita shrita kaustubheya haravaliva harineelamayi vibhati kamaprada bhagavatopi katakshamala kalyana mavahatu me kamalalayayaha. I'll read this one more time at the end anyways. But to understand this, Samyukta, in your book, is it Madhujitaha or Murajitaha? Okay, maybe the sequence is off. What? Yeah. So as I said in the beginning, there are different kinds of sequences also. Yes. But what is the verb word in this shloka? Avahatu. Avahana, you guys know, which is to invite something. So avahatu is a form of invocation. It is a prayer to imbibe something. What may be imbibed, what may be invoked? Kalyanam. One more time. Kalyanam is auspiciousness. May is within me. May it invoke auspiciousness into me, within me. May what invoke that auspiciousness? Kataksha mala. Once again, her sidelong glances, which are kataksha, are being compared to a garland, and that garland of sidelong glances, which is called as kataksha mala, there is a prayer being done saying, may that kataksha mala invoke auspiciousness into me. Further descriptions of that kataksha mala are these three words. The first one is ya vibhati, which means that which shines. Bha, the root sound bha is used in prabha, bhaskara, bhanu, means brilliance or light. Ya vibhati is that which shines. That sidelong glances, that garland of sidelong glances which shines. How does it shine? It shines like a series of garlands. That mala of kataksha is resplendent, is glowing like a chain of malas, like haras. How are they? They are made of harineelam jewel. Harineela is the name of one of the kinds of sapphires which have a slight yellowish tinge. And the word for yellow is also harita. Harita, which is pacha in Telugu. One of the names for yellow is also hari. So Neela is blue, everybody knows. So Hari Neela is that kind of a sapphire, which is, there is some technical name for it. I found that jewel, but it's called as Hari Neela. So why is that garland of glances like a Hari Neela, like a garland of Hari Neela? Because the body of Vishnu is blue, and the color of the goddess is orange and sindhura and the yellowish tinge. So when she looks at his body, then it seems like it's a Harinila jewel. It's series of Harinila jewels being worn around him. And where are those glances? Where are those garland-like glances happening? Bahu antare. Bahu is arms. This everybody knows because of Bahubali. So Bahu antare, within the arms, Shrita kaustubhe. Shrita is that which is adorned. Adorned by what? Kaustubha. Kaustubha is the jewel that Lord Vishnu wears. So within his arms, in the place which is adorned by the Kaustubha jewel, of whom? Of Madhujitaha, of the one who has won over Madhu. Madhu and Kaitabha are these two asuras. Even they are, abstract representations for addiction and aversion. Madhu is sweetness and Kaitabha is bitterness. So these feelings of likes and dislikes are represented by Madhu and Kaitabha, and Lord Vishnu's vanquishing or winning over both of them is symbolic of you winning over you rising above your addictions and aversions in life. But anyways, so Madhujita of Lord Vishnu, Bahu Antare Shrita Kaustubhe, in that place which is adorned by the Kaustuba jewel, which is within his arms, on his chest. Hara Avali Iva. Avali is a series. Deepavali is Deepavali, like that. Hara Avali is Haravali, which is a series of garlands. How are those garlands? Hari Neelamayi. They are made of this yellowish blue, this sapphire. Ya Vibhati, that which shines. What shines like that? Katakshamala, the garland of the sidelong glances. May that invoke into me auspiciousness. May Kalyanam Avahatu. This is the driest form probably in which you can approach the meanings of a shloka. How nice would it be if somebody could just enact it out? But anyways, the next description, the next adjective for that Katakshamala, the garland of sidelong glances of the goddess, is the word Kama Prada. Prada is the one which bestows, the same sound da with a prefix pra. So prakrishtena diyate iti prada. So these prefixes add some more emphasis to the root sound. So Kama Prada, the one that gives, bestows, causes desire. To whom does it cause desire? Bhagavataha api, to the very Lord himself, which invokes that sense of desire to the one who has risen above likes and dislikes. You see the kind of word choices that were made. You kind of don't find these interpretations anywhere because there is no need for them to be said out aloud. In the very big line before, he addressed Vishnu as Madhujitaha, the one who has vanquished Madhu or sweetness or likes and dislikes. So he has risen above the process of desire. But in the very next description he says, even to him Kama Prada Bhagavatopi, to even such a person who is Madhujit himself, she has caused the feeling of desire within him through her garland of sidelong glances. So the choice of words, like as you keep reading them again and again, as you keep looking at these phrases again and again, you see newer and newer layers of meaning emerge. This is why usually these pravachana people, they go on for multiple hours doing stotras without even completing one shloka in its entirety. But anyways, to complete all the shlokas, we'll go further. So that garland of glances is Kama Prada. It causes desire. To whom? Bhagavataha api, to the very Lord himself. Of whom is this garland of sidelong glances? Kamala Alayaya. Alaya is the abode. Kamala Alaya is the one who has the lotus as her abode, which is goddess Lakshmi. I hope the words are clear. Once again, as I said, you can go from it top down or bottom up. Kamalalayayaha katakshamala me kalyanam avahatu. Bhagavatah api kama prada katakshamala me kalyanam avahatu. Madhujitah bahu antare shrita kaustubhe hariniilamayi hara avali iva ya vibhati sa katakshamala me kalyanam avahatu. All of these are ideas that are being presented in this one shloka without making it as boring as I'm doing it right now. As dry, maybe not boring, but as dry as I'm doing it, like in this poetic form. So I'll read it out again. It can be tuned to all sorts of tunes, but it has an intrinsic rhythm within it, which is this chandas called as Vasanta Tilaka. So I'll just read it out in that rhythm. So this is how the fourth shloka goes. Bahvantare madhujita shrita kaustubheya haravaliva hariniilamayi vibhati kamaprada bhagavatopi katakshamala Kalyana mavahatu me kamalalayayaha. Clear meaning?